everyone, welcome to another episode of Therapy Talk, where we talk about all things mental health. My name is Lloyd and I'm a licensed clinical social worker and psychotherapist in New York City. I'm also the owner of a group private practice called Blue Harbor Psychotherapy. As always, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down here. Also hit that bell notification so you'll be notified whenever I have a new video up in my channel. Also, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, a big like, alrighty? So, August is National Wellness Month. So you may be wondering, what is wellness? Well, according to the Global Wellness Institute, wellness is the active pursuit of activities, choices, and lifestyles that lead to a state of holistic health. Now, there are two things about that definition that is worth noting. First, wellness is an active pursuit, all right? So nothing passive, nothing static. And also it's about holistic health. So we're not just talking about physical health. We're also talking about mental health, emotional health, financial health, environmental, social, all of that, all right? I actually did a video on wellness, I think 2019, with my good friend and fellow therapist, Victoria Rivera. And I'm gonna link that video up here and also on the description section, right? So for today's video, I'm out here at Washington Square Park, and I'm gonna ask people, what do you do to stay healthy and take care of yourself? In my new series, Ask the People. So what's your name?
I'm Paula.
Nice to meet you. So, question of the day, what do you do to take care of yourself and stay healthy?
I go to the gym, but I also like journal and try to journal out my feelings throughout the day and just try to mentally prepare myself and to-do lists too.
Oh, I like that. Now, do you have a specific gym routine?
I like to hit legs and then back and then arms and then just whatever other stuff I need to do.
And how do you feel after you work out?
Oh, I always feel really good.
Yeah.
I always feel really good, yeah.
And how about, you said journaling, right? And how often do you do that?
I try to do every morning, every night, whenever I can.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much.
No problem.
Yeah. So what's your name?
Lydia.
How about you?
Renee.
All right, so question of the day is, what do you do to take care of yourself and stay healthy?
For me, physically and mentally, I think those two align a lot. So if I feel physically good, I'll have a good meal, take a nice shower, get sleep, because sometimes that's the key thing. That's why. And for mentally, I just to take breaks. Sometimes I feel if I'm socially drained, I'll try to take some alone time to myself, or just do something relaxing and distracting where I can just focus on that, read a book or crochet or do art or something like that to really get my mind off of the chaos going all around. That usually makes me feel better. Or sometimes if I do want other people, I call one of my best friends or my cousin, just to talk it out, because that also really helps.
Good. Perfect. How about you?
I think same as her. Sleeping is the best way to just calm down, and I think it's a good form of meditation as well, just to sit alone and read a book. I love philosophy, so it really gets me in the mood, and it keeps me really calm. And for physical self-care, just skincare and all that stuff really helps you calm down. So I think that's
All right. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm here with Krista. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Happy, lovely Saturday. No, it's Sunday.
It feels the same way. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, question of the day is, what do you do to take care of yourself and be healthy?
That's a great question. Well, I think health is mental, spiritual, emotional, physical. It's all parts of yourselves. And so, physically, I try and make sure that I'm putting things into my body that I know where they came from and how they were grown. That's something that's helpful to me. And then mentally, I'm a huge yay therapy. So I go to therapy every week. I view therapy as preventative care. Just you go to the doctor, making sure you're all good. You don't want to go to the doctor during an emergency. So I find the same to be true of therapy. It's not a thing that you go to fix yourself. It's a thing that you go to keep yourself healthy and in a good place. So I'm a huge go to therapy every week. And spiritually, just actually this is a great practice for me, is just to come and think about how we're just all humans and our own little stories and how we interact and how to do it more lovingly and kindly with one another. So those are some of the things that I do to keep myself healthy.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
So right now I'm here with
Emerson.
And?
Sydney.
All right. So, ladies, the question is, what do you do to take care of yourself and be healthy?
I like to go outside and walk, West Side Highway. We were just there and then we came over here. Just to sit outside keeps me mentally sane, personally, because I work from home and it's kind of tough in New York when you're in a tiny apartment and working in there all day. So going outside is definitely good for me.
How about you?
I agree. I like to go outside. I like to kind of surround myself with people that I know, if I have a bad day, can cheer me up. Just I tend to focus more on the people that I surround myself with other than the activities that I'm doing in the day, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks ladies for spending the time.
Of course.
And I'm joined by...
Alexis.
Lilia.
Jess.
All right, ladies. So the question of the day is, what do you do to stay healthy and take care of yourself?
Mentally or physically or both?
Everything.
I really like listening to music. I feel like that helps me, especially songs I've heard before. And I like running while listening to music, especially. I feel like it's the mental part and the physical part makes me feel good.
Awesome. How about you?
I love to go for walks for sure, but then also create things. I think creating things kind of gives me an escape from everything else that's going on, but also gives me time to kind of sit with what I'm feeling, to process. So I love creating things.
Do you mind if I ask what things do you create?
Yes, so I love doing ceramics and doing kind of little studio hour time and hand building things, that type of thing.
Awesome. How about you? What do you do to stay healthy?
I just try to check in with myself at end of the days and just kind of see how I was feeling and things like that. And also I love a walk, a good hawker walk. I just mind off things.
Yeah. Do you have an ideal place you walk to, just a park, the beach? What do you do?
I really around as much nature, trees, and things like that as possible.
Okay. Perfect. Well, ladies, thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm joined by?
Alan.
Nice to meet you, Alan. I'm Lloyd. So August is National Wellness Month, and I'm curious to know, what do you do to stay healthy and take care of yourself?
Well, physically, I work out in the gym 3 times a week, and that helps my mental state as well. Try and eat right. Try and stay away from fatty foods and toxic people.
Right.
And basically stay here and watch people in the park and just enjoy life.
Yeah, those are great. Thanks.
Sure.
And right now I'm joined by?
Ken.
Ken, nice to meet you. I'm Lloyd. So, I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
All right, so August is National Wellness Month. So I'm curious to know, what do you do to stay healthy?
It's been a lifelong battle to stay healthy. Whether I look it or not, I'm 80 years old.
No way.
Yeah. So there's an answer right there, right? That I'm still walking and talking and feeling good. I think the major thing is, other than the usual, food and sleep and exercise and keeping balance, is not do anything to excess. Don't work too much, don't drink too much, don't drug too much.
So all in moderation then?
My mother had a philosophy. She said, do anything you want, but don't do a lot of it.
I like that.
And I think the idea is have a less stressful life. Have a good, positive attitude towards people. Be kind, be gentle, be thoughtful, and things come back to you naturally. So I've been at peace for years now. I'm a retired therapist, so I had a good practice for many years, and it has done well to feed me back now when I'm no longer working and no longer active, that I have the joy of a peaceful life.
When you say therapist, what kind of therapist?
Family therapist.
Family therapist. Oh, so a fellow psychotherapist.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
And for years, I was a psychiatric social worker, street social worker on the Lower East Side when I started. And I worked my way up through the ranks to evolve into family therapy. And then I had a private practice for almost 45 years and having my own office. So I made my own hours. I didn't have to work for anybody else. So it adds a measure of control, and you don't feel like people are telling you what to do so much. You're kind of rowing your own boat.
Well, I really appreciate those kind words. Yeah. And I'm joined by...
I'm Peter.
Nice to meet you, Peter. I'm Lloyd. All right, so August is National Wellness Month. So I'm wondering, what do you do to stay healthy and take care of yourself?
When things when I have more time on my hands, I like to do yoga every day, but like now that it's warm out and I have to come out and work, that sort of gets pushed out, and so I don't do that as much. And I definitely can feel the effects. My mental health is a little more precarious now.
Yeah.
But I do just like removing myself from the grind wheel of capitalism and sort of living a financially precarious life, but one in which I'm in control of my time and I'm not selling it to someone else has really, I think, been an important practice for me.
And right now I'm joined by...
Brie.
Masi, Sarah.
Nice to meet you, ladies. So August is National Wellness Month. So I'm curious, what do you do to stay healthy and take care of yourself?
For me, I make art.
And by the way, let's show the artwork right there.
Kind of just put my feelings onto the canvas, whatever it is I'm feeling in that moment. And also, I like to take notes, and I try to eat, and basically reading my notes, I kind of see what I did get done, and I'm proud of myself for doing that, at least.
As you should be. Yeah, good for you. How about you? What do you do to stay healthy?
I listen to music. Music is my therapy, and I think that as long as I have some sort of music playing in the background, I'm level-headed. I also make art, and sometimes that becomes difficult for me, but that is like the biggest form of self-expression, so I love doing that. And the little things like our animals, our pets, and
What's the favorite animal?
well, my puppy.
How old?
9 months?
9 months.
Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah. How about you? What do you do to stay healthy?
Well, I actually also have a little dog. She's an emotional support animal.
Okay.
And she is the best. It's just so nice to hold something and like so small and cuddly. It's wonderful. But also take my meds on time.
Okay.
Every day. Be consistent with that, definitely. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, ladies, thanks so much for joining me. Thank you. As for me, it's very important for me to stay active. All right, so physically active, either if that's just taking a walk every day, I play sports on weekends, I play volleyball, I like to go hiking, all right, biking, anything that will allow me to move around, that's important to me. Second is water. I need to be hydrated. When I was a kid, I didn't really like water. I was more of a soda person, but now I make sure that I have enough water for the day. And it's also important for me to be around people that I love, people that I care, my friends, my family. They actually give me the energy after a long day and after a long work week. How about you all? What do you do to take care of yourself and be healthy? Make sure to comment down below, and I'd love to hear from all of you. And thanks to everyone who participated in today's video and taking the time to share with me and all of us what you do to take care of your health. All right, now if you have any further questions on wellness and mental health in general, you can email me at lloyd@blueharborpsychotherapy.com. You can also check out our website, blueharborpsychotherapy.com. All right, guys, that's it for today's episode. Thanks so much for watching. And as I always say at the end of all my videos, I want to wish all of you to have a happy mental health day. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.